Still true.
I disagree, but that's not important because there's not going to be a Falcon on the screen.
Wait. Oh no, I'm thinking of against Lucario.
Who against Lucario?
Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon.
Sue does not like playing against Falcons.
No, and most Lucarios don't because Falcon will kill you so early. That is why Lucarios hate Falcon. But Falcon and Lucario, neither character on screen. We're going to see AeroLink's Bayonetta versus Mew²'s. Well, his Mewtwo. What else?
Never really plays anybody else anymore.
Kind of his namesake. Ooh, that was actually sick. Okay, I think Mew² is already feeling himself a whole lot. Really smart to just sort of like Cloud. Just charge that Shadow Ball whenever you can.
Yeah, right in his face to bait out the get-up attack and shielded just in time to get a little quick down tilt punish.
See, this is the one thing that I think is one of the few things that is really holding back Mew², is that the moment he gets a decent charge on the Shadow Ball, he automatically throws it. And I really think that he should just hold on to a full charge Shadow Ball for when he really needs to throw it out.
Get a back throw. Mix up the DI a little bit.
Okay. Spur down in, but
he's got to be careful right now. This could be
combo and gets it. That's some classic Bayonetta right there.
And without any rage on Mewtwo, he's going to have to build up a little bit more percent before that up throw is going to kill.
Could look for that Shadow Ball, perhaps. I think really you just kind of have to grin and bear it until you take some damage or really build up a lot of damage on Bayonetta. No, won't kill.
Yeah, not quite.
Bayonetta's not heavy, but also not completely light either.
If I'm not wrong, Bayonetta is the same weight as Sheik was before she got the weight nerf.
Okay.
So still pretty light.
Still pretty light, but not like entirely light. Not Rosalina light, nothing like that.
There we go. That's going to seal it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Just wait for him to whiff that down air.
He will eventually. Look at this. There's the bait we just saw moments ago against Lunchables with the smash attack while he's invincible, hoping that you will try to hit him and then he will punish you more. AeroLink really getting eaten up by these neutralers, falling neutralers from Mew². Okay, don't rocket yourself into the sun here.
My people need me.
I must go.
I like that. Going to that platform right there, tricking up AeroLink a little bit with the forward air.
When you can recover from wherever you want to, you can go ahead and do that.
That was almost a super sick punish, but he just barely missed. That down throw, though, not going to catch Mew² unaware. Just goes for the back throw to try to force an offstage edge guard situation.
Oh!
The bat within.
Bat within.
Bails out AeroLink so hard.
As it does. That is a feature of Bayonetta.
Oh, yeah.
Good forwarder.
I mean, they got to give her something.
And a nice back air.
They got to give her something to compensate for how bad the air dodge actually is.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. Or they were like, yo, Sakurai, I got this really cool feature. You want to hear it? Okay, so here's the idea. So Bayonetta, she's really good, right? So her air dodge is bad, but it's not, because here's the thing. She can teleport. She'll still take damage, but she can teleport.
Oh, my God.
Well, let's see what that plays into here in Game 2. AeroLink just, he knew. He waited for Mew² to charge up that Shadow Ball, and he just jumped over it and let it fly.
I mean, that's a really good point, though. He does not seem to be willing to hold on to the Shadow Ball.
He never has. Since I've ever seen Mew², that is one thing that I've always noticed about his play, is that he will just chuck that Shadow Ball the moment he has it.
And I understand trying to use it to space around, and Mew² does a pretty good job of that. But sometimes you want to hold it and instill the fear in them. Ooh, that nair.
Yeah, just
wow,
gonna get a little
still
bit of punish
active when that back air came out.
Yeah, that neutral air will last a long time in Witch Time, and I think AeroLink was trying to figure out a way to space around it rather than go for a huge combo.
Right.
But yeah, off stage now, just gonna go high then low.
Tricks him out by going high.
Here comes the Shadow Ball. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Ooh, he decided to switch it up.
He decided to hold it for an extra 3 seconds. Okay, the thing that really constantly impresses me about Mew² is how he uses the Shadow Ball in all of his moves to make Mewtwo look like he has easy movement and really cool movement.
Yeah, his movement with Mewtwo is very, very nice.
Very, that's probably very, he's probably one of the best people that approaches Abadongo in that way, is in the movement at least. Okay. got the side B, but I mean, it's good for recovering, but not really. You don't really get too many follow-ups on it, which you wouldn't think.
Yeah, Mew² is really great at playing this defensive game. He knows Mewtwo used to be a super heavy counter hit character. Like, he used to not be able to come at you at all.
No.
But so Mew² is really good at playing that defensive wall and forcing opponents to come at him. So when he's got this lead, he is not trying to rush into a Bayonetta.
Especially when that Bayonetta is about to die, but be careful, and you might too, Mew². You are at 129%, and Bayonetta has rage, but really good neutral air. Can he follow it up? Back
No.
air.
He committed to that Shadow Ball way too close to AeroLink, and there was no way that AeroLink was not getting that punish.
I have just noticed that the spawn platforms have shadows on the stage.
Interesting. I didn't even know that.
I don't know why that's something that I thought wouldn't be. I guess I never even noticed the shadows in the first place.
They're scarily accurate.
Oh, okay. So combos, this is not pre-patch Bayonetta, but we're still going to see a whole lot of damage.
Good SDI there to get the air dodge. Not going to kill with the up throw just yet. We saw very similar percents last time. No rage on Mewtwo. Definitely not going to change anything. But one up throw right now will. AeroLink has to play very carefully. Oh.
Forward air. Wow, really good catch there from Mew².
I'd like to point out, that's FX Mew². How long has he been FX Mew²?
A little bit after it was FX Viral Hero.
No, he has not had that sponsorship for that long.
Are you sure? Oh, no. That was pretty recent now that I think about it.
I don't remember
I think that was actually literally the week after we got
Viral
T-Lock.
Hero. How long has he been FX?
It's been like 2 or 3 weeks, right?
Couple weeks. Yeah.
That got announced like 1 week after the T-Lock thing, right?
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Karna got announced 1 week after the T-Lock.
I remember Karna getting announced. No big post from Mew²?
Well, hey, remember when we were like, Dreamland's really good for Bayonetta?
Hey, at least he had the DI on point, even though he ate the full combo. He didn't die.
That's another thing Mew²'s really good at that, you know, you got to take note of is his DI is pretty darn good.
SDI,
Survivability is a 99 out of 100.
his SDI might not be the greatest in the world, but at least his DI is on point.
Well, AeroLink just going to see if that kills, and it doesn't. Kind of afraid to try to jump out there and miss that and get punished for it. So
I like the mix-up there of the teleport to get back on stage.
Very little ending lag, as most teleports are. Except for Zelda and Cheek. Never mind. It's canceled.
Cheeks doesn't have a lot if you do it right.
Well, if you do it right, yeah. I'm thinking of melee because I'm dumb. Okay, pummel, throw off. AeroLink, gonna wait. Okay, looking for the back air, looking for Mew² possibly to teleport and try to edge cancel. 150, and we are still on the first stock. It seems almost surreal that we're still on the first stock, actually, considering how much action we've already had.
I mean, Mew², like you said, is really good at holding on to the stocks.
Up tilt, won't get the up air. Just like that. I mean, his air dodges are impeccable timing.
He's got very little resources, but he is able to make it back onto the stage.
Wow, look at his survivability. That will do it.
There we go. Yeah, forward throw is definitely going to kill a light character like Mewtwo.
He's really having problems dealing with the fact that these platforms aren't super close together as they are on Battlefield, and that space in the middle is giving AeroLink a lot of room to not get hit by like that nair, that forward air, all of Mew²'s big, hard-hitting aerials. And meanwhile, Mew² says, that's fine, I'm content to sit back and throw Shadow Balls, and AeroLink, in response, says, I'm content to sit back and shoot you.
Ooh, I like that, though. Goes for the tech situation there with that.
Ooh! Don't know what the down air was, but I thought he was going for a forward air there.
Wow. Potentially a missed input there, trying to go for a down tilt.
Oh, he's really going for it, huh? He does that thing a lot where he does the air dodge near the blast zone, so you think you won. But AeroLink did indeed win there. 2-1 over Mew², but pretty decent set, all things considered. They both showed that they are still well into their prime.
Yeah, I mean, Mew², I feel like kind of coming back into it. He only lost to Jason and AeroLink tonight.
Yeah.
That's not bad losses at all.
Those aren't bad losses at all. That's some classic Shockwave right there, if I say so.
I'm excited because I've been waiting for Mew² to have a really good tournament for a while. That puts him at what, 4th place?
Mew² is what, your second favorite player behind Jason?
Low key. He was